Hello friends, welcome to English Advantage. In this video, we will be discussing about the sentence correction sentences, sentence correction examples. And this video I am preparing for the examination point of view of SBI Bank PO 2016. So in this video, we will be discussing about the sentence correction tricks and tips. So let us get started. This is the first sentence. In this sentence, just read this full sentence, and there is one error. Supposing if you do not get a berth in a crowded train, you can always go by a bus. So this sentence seems to be right, but there is a mistake in this sentence. These kind of sentences are very common in competitive exams like Bank PO and CLERK exam. Very common sentences. So because these sentences I have taken from the last year question papers, so these kind of sentences are very important for you. Just see. Supposing if you do not get a berth in a crowded train, you can always go by a bus. Now look at this word supposing and look at this word if. They both of them are conditional words, and both of them cannot come together. Either of them, you can use either of them only. So either you have to remove this suppose or you have to remove this if, because both of them are serving the same purpose. So that is why one of the word is extra or superfluous. So if you remove this word supposing, the sentence will be corrected. If you remove this word supposing, the sentence will be, if you do not get a berth in a crowded train, you can always go by a bus. So this way, this sentence can be made corrected. Now let us see the next sentence. The next sentence is, everybody is willing to travel to Kashmir except he and his mother. This is also a very confusing sentence, but in this sentence, just see this word except. There are three words in English, and they are known as LAT, except, I am going to tell you these three words, and but. These are the three words. LAT, except, and but. After these three words, we put the objective case of pronoun. This is the pronoun he, so we put the objective case of the pronoun. So after except, it should be him, except him and his mother. After these three words, LAT, except, and but, we always put the objective case of the pronoun. So this should be except him. So this is also very common sentence and keep coming in the competitive exams. Now let us see the next sentence. I asked two persons about the way to the town hall, but none of them knew it. Now this is also a very common sentence. The use of either or, neither nor, none. This is also a very common sentence. So here we should know this, we do not use none for the two person. For the two person we use neither in the negative sense, and in the positive sense, in place of neither we use either. None is, this word none is used for more than two person. That is why this word is wrong, because here we are asking about the two person. So that is why this word is wrong here. We have to replace this word with the neither. So it should be, I asked two person about the way to the town hall, but neither of them knew it. So this way this sentence can be corrected. Either and neither are used for two things, two objects or two person, and none or any are used for more than two persons. So this way this sentence can be corrected. Now let us see the next sentence. It is a truth that costly mobiles are considered as a status symbol nowadays. This sentence seems to be correct. This sentence look correct in the first place. But there is a mistake here. With the considered, we do not use this as. Now considered and as cannot come together. This word is extra here. This as is extra here. This is called, in English, this is called error of redundancy or error of superfluous things. So this word is superfluous here. This as and considered and as we cannot use together. So we have to use this word here. So this sentence will be like this. It is a truth that costly mobiles are considered a status symbol nowadays. So this way this sentence can be corrected. Considered and as cannot come together. So this is the rule of grammar. Now let us see the next sentence. Ram as well as his friends have gone to Shimla for vacations. What is the mistake in this? What is the mistake? Now this, look at this word as well as, including, in addition to, along with. If these words are connecting two objects, here are the two objects Ram and his friends. They are the two objects, and this word is connecting these two words. So when the two objects are connected by these words like as well as, in addition to, including, or along with, the verb follows should be according with the first subject. It should be according with the Ram, this way. So this should be has. This should be has. This is wrong. Okay. So this way, this is also very common sentence. So this way it could be corrected. So the sentence should be Ram as well as his friends has gone to Shimla for vacations. This way this sentence can be corrected. Now look at the next sentence. She sang a song in the party beautifully yesterday. So this is the incorrect sentence, and the below sentence that I have given is the correct sentence. Why this is incorrect and why this is correct, I am just going to tell you. So here you have to follow the MPT rule. This is the MPT rule. In the last slide I have already told you the LEB rule, that is let, except, and but, lab rule. Now here I am going to tell this MPT rule. This is also very common. MPT rule says that when there are more than two adverbs in a sentence, the adverb should follow this sequence, MPT sequence. Now in the MPT, M means manner, P means place, and T stand for time. Manner, place, and time. Manner, place, and time. Now look at this sentence. This is, in this sentence, in the party beautifully and yesterday. These are the adverb. So in the party is the place first. This is the place, and beautifully is the manner, and yesterday is the time. So we are not following the rule. This is called PMT, not MPT. We should follow the MPT. Just see here, beautifully is the manner, in the party is the place, and yesterday is the time. So here we are following the MPT rule. So the correct sentence should be she sang a song beautifully in the party yesterday. So this way this sentence can be made. This sentence can be corrected this way by following the MPT rule. This is also very common and very important for examination point of view. Now let us see the next sentence. Either Ram or his friends have committed this silly mistake. Now in this sentence, in the last slide, I have told you the example of as well as. Now this is different from as well as. When you use either or, neither nor, the verb has to follow the nearest subject. This is the nearest subject. So nearest subject is plural and the verb is also plural. So this sentence doesn't have any error. This is a no error sentence. So in this sentence, if you are solving this sentence, your answer should be 5, no error. Okay, understood? Now let us see the next sentence. We all are looking forward to meet our parents after such a long time. So this sentence seems to be correct, but here this is not correct. See, there are certain prepositional phrases in English. Prepositional phrases. These are called prepositional phrases, which are followed by the preposition like to. For example, instead of, for example, in spite of, for example, with a view to. These are the prepositional phrases. So these prepositional phrases are always followed by ing form of the verb, because preposition control noun, and we have to put the noun form. And what is the noun form of the verb? Noun form of the verb is gerund. Noun form of the verb is called gerund. So this should be followed by ing form of the verb. Looking forward to meeting with a view to. With a view to is also followed by ing form of the verb, and all the prepositions like for, like in, like into, like before, like after, like without, like for, like of, these are also followed by ing form of the verb. So this should be make ing. This should be meeting, not meet. This is also very, very important and very common sentence in examinations. So this way this can be corrected. Now let's see the next sentence. Had I knew that this exam was so difficult, I would never have tried for it. Just see, this had is always come with would have. There is a pair of had and would have. Had and would have. Had is always followed by would have. Had comes in a conditional sentence and would have comes in a result sentence. This is the conditional sentence and this is the result sentence. Now in place of had I knew, you can also say I had knew. But what is the problem here? The problem is this had is followed by V3, third form of the verb. And what is the V3 of know? Know, knew and known. So this is the second form. This is not the third form. Here we have to use the third form. So what will be the third form? Had I known. Had I known. This should be the third form. So this way this sentence can be corrected. And remember one thing is that had is followed by would have. We cannot use would have twice in a sentence. There is a pair of had and would have. So this point you should also try to understand that had should also follow would have. Since never has come, so this is kind of broken apart from here, but had is followed by would have. So I hope you have understood. Now let us see the next sentence. There were 20 students in my class and either of them could stand up and answer my question. Now in the last slide I already told you that neither and either we use only for the two objects, two person or two things, and any and none we use for more than two person or two things. So here how many person we are using? We are talking about how many people? We are talking about the 20 students. So that is why we should not use this either, because either is used only for two person. In place of either, in the positive sentences we have to use any, not either, and in the negative sentences in place of neither we have to use none. So this way this sentence can be corrected. This is also very common. All sentence I have taken from the last year questions paper, and quite possibly they will come in the forthcoming SBI Bank PU exam. So this way you should try to understand the concepts of the grammar. So these concepts can be helpful in sentence improvement also, which is very common in Bank PU exam. Okay, now let us see the next sentence. He was so rich that he had 10 cars and 30 men servants in his bungalow. What is the error in this sentence? 30 men servants. When we make the plural of man servant, it should be men. It should be men, man servant. This is very common sentence. Man servant. This is man servant. This way this sentence can be corrected. Man servant. This, because this is plural. Like sister-in-law. What will be the plural of sister-in-law? Sisters-in-law, not sister-in-laws. We have to add the s in the chief word, not in the additional word. Like father-in-law, the plural of father-in-law will be fathers-in-law. In the same way, man servant, but man has to be in plural. In the same way, hangers on, not hanger-ons. Hangers on is the right word. Hangers on is the right word. In the same way, looker-ons is wrong. The right word should be lookers on. We have to put s in the chief word, in the main word. So that is why the man servant is wrong. It should be man servant men. This way the sentence can be corrected. Now let us see the next sentence. The famous player was surrounded by usual hanger-ons. So it should be hangers on. I just told you it should be hangers. Here we have to put the s. It should be hangers on, not hangers on. Hanger-ons. So this is also very common. So this way you can correct this mistake. So in this video I have taken sentences from last year question paper which are very common and very important in next forthcoming exam. So I hope you have liked this video. So if you have liked this video, try to share and comment. Please give me the comment, your positive comment, so that I can understand how did you like this video, and do not forget to subscribe. I wish you all the best for your bright future. Thank you.